Y'all need to eat,
drink, and handle your business.
And download the Taste on TV app
right now.
Chef John. Tiye. Jesse. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, look. You gotta eat, drink, and handle your business. Shit. Eat and drink, and handle your business. Shit. Eat and drink, and handle your business. Shit. Eat and drink, and handle your business. Shit.
Hey you guys, welcome to another episode of Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business. And of course, I'm your co-host, Tiye Carolina Earp, better known as Tiye Young.
And I am John Miller, or better known as Chef J Mills.
And of course, you know, I gave him that name, so hey, give me my credit.
See, she didn't give me my credit for my pinch of salt.
Oh, I don't. But he is a really good chef, so I give you all that.
Okay, cool. What you making?
Okay, so you know today's episode is called what?
From the sea. Because
Yes.
we're going to be cooking some sea bass straight from the sea. You know what I'm saying? Good seafood, fresh and crisp.
All right, so make sure you stay tuned for that because this is from the sea. And of course, I'm rocking the fit because I'm the captain because I control the water and I control the ship. So here you go.
See how she
Shine.
played me? I didn't know what she was going to wear. Then
Hey.
you got me looking all basic. But what you cooking before we go to break?
Oh, yes. I'm doing zucchini with this garlic parmesan sauce and a lot of natural ingredients, so you can check that out. What are you doing?
I am doing sea bass, and I'm going to put it on a bed of spinach with some more things. So you got to keep tuning in and see what I'm going to do because I ain't going to tell you everything.
All right, well, check us out. Because this episode is by the sea, I'm actually going to make the side dish, which is complimentary to yours. And what is yours again?
Like I said, it's sea bass, you know what I'm saying? I got some baby spinach. I'm going to make a bed of baby spinach because, you know, everybody want to get on the bed.
Oh, my God. You gotta eat it. Keep going.
Talk to me.
my-
What you going to do on the side because that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Once you
Yeah.
get out the bed, you need a cigarette. So what's the cigarette?
Oh my gosh, the cigarette is zucchini, spiral zucchini noodles. And you can actually get this from the store. You do not have to do this on your own, but it's okay to prep it. You would just need to get 2 zucchini squash and you would cut them no bigger than about an inch because you want your seasons to really soak through, so just to make sure it's kind of thin. But I got this regular from the store and it doesn't cost a lot and it feeds up to 2 people. So what are my ingredients? This is a garlic parmesan sauce. So of course you're gonna need your parmesan. I use a sweet cream. It's a sweet cream butter and I kind of boil that down and then I put a little bit of mozzarella, which you see this is my mixture with sour cream. And the reason you want this is because this is what's gonna make it thicker. If you just use butter and you just use parmesan, it will not be thick enough and it'll kind of seep to the bottom. And you don't want that to stick to your zucchini noodles because it only takes like 3 minutes to cook. Okay? So as you see, I lightly salted. For some of y'all that are heavy-handed, lightly salt, okay?
Why you get so aggressive?
Because people always say that it don't taste like nothing. I'm like, that's what got hypertension, pre-stage diabetes, all that.
Okay.
A pinch of salt. I already
bad.
done it, okay?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And kind of just toss it around to make sure it's evenly distributed.
I'm gonna tell you why she already did it because she didn't want me to do it again. She
I know,
didn't want me to get no
he
credit.
goes behind me. He's like, not enough seasoning. That's why.
I don't
guys.
do that to her. Don't.
And I also get some butter, and you only need about a half a stick of butter. Of course, this is a lot more butter than half a stick, but if you're healthy, you only use half a stick, okay? And then I take some onion powder, some garlic powder, some black pepper, because he said black pepper brings out the taste
It does.
in your food.
It does.
And then I put a little bit of adobo. If you don't know what adobo is, just ask anybody, and they will tell you where that's at the store.
You got to have it.
And of course, if you're looking at this, you can see I lightly blended it so you can see the different colors in it. So this is what's also gonna froth that cream and give it a beautiful taste. So,
That's that swirl.
yay, mix it up. So now I can mix up my seasoning so everything's even. And I'm actually just gonna lightly push this over the top, okay?
Okay, talk to me.
And then I'm gonna mix it up. Take my spoon here, go in the middle so that way you're not knocking out your noodles. And at this time, this is the part where you're gonna go to your pan and you either wanna put a little bit of olive oil or you can use butter if you'd like to. And you wanna start getting that ready so that it's even. So when you put it right on top of it, it starts to cook. You do not wanna cook the noodles on top of just a regular pan because then the water starts to saturate the bottom and your noodles will be kind of like wet and noodly. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna mix.
So can you use that on the pasta? Like if you was doing like a spaghetti, could you substitute that for the noodles?
Absolutely. You can do zucchini noodles with any type of pasta sauce and you cook it the same way. You don't need to boil it. Remember, 3 to 4 minutes, and make sure your pan is already hot so that your water doesn't condense and reduce your noodles into like a mush.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm putting my seasonings in. And so I wanted to talk about that pop culture. What's going on in the world?
What's going on in the world?
Everybody is talking about that Cardi B has filed a divorce from Offset. And because you hate pop culture, I'm going to ask you about it. So what do you think?
Why I gotta hate pop culture?
Didn't you just say you like the old school, life will lift me up, and all that crazy stuff? You guys, he doesn't know it.
Hey, listen, I do love old school because I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? See, God didn't give me this for no reason. That's wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? But what is the question that you got about this? Because I don't know nothing about it.
So what do you think about it? You know they had infidelity issues earlier. Not they, he. And now it's claimed
Not
he
they.
It was
She's a
him.
stripper.
So, does it mean that you can't do what you need to do to make the money? Paying bills, right?
I mean, I ain't Usher.
Okay, shut up.
Got a tipper.
Oh my gosh. So, what do you think about it? So, like,
I mean, honestly, I really don't know what to think because I don't know them, and I don't know what is going on. You know, maybe she just want to get out there and be on her own. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's been showing out. He's been taking.
Is that what y'all call it? Showing out?
Yeah, he's been taking advantage of his fame a little bit, and he's having fun. I mean, I don't know what to say. What you think?
You're supposed to say he's wrong, and that's a dog. Roof. You're supposed to say that.
No, if I'm a roof, that's good. Roof.
Oh my god. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna.
How you just gonna go back to the food?
Because I know him. Because we'll be on this subject all day.
No, hey, we won't. I want to hear what you got to say. What do you think?
First of all, I'll put the butter lightly over your
Put the
zucchinis.
butter over there.
Just put a little bit on it. Okay.
But I mean, what do you? Because you
First
know
of
more
all,
than me.
I do know. Maybe.
You are a celebrity vlogger. You know more than me.
Okay, so allegedly they said that he got somebody pregnant because he's constantly been cheating on Cardi B. And we all know that that is confirmed to be true. And I know she may or may not have said something about we don't.
And they are really married?
Yes, they are really married. They've been married for like over 2 years.
Okay.
So I just want to know, like, don't you think that's wrong? Like, what?
I mean,
you want me to just stir the zucchini?
yeah, disturb the zucchini. But what I'm saying is, I think cheating is wrong.
Okay.
But black men don't cheat. And we'll be right back with more Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business.
You a lie. Okay, you guys, so now I'm about to put my zucchini into my pan, and I told you I put just a little bit of butter in it, but again, this is how I made my cream. I put just a little bit of mozzarella at the bottom. I used my sweet cream butter, which you can actually boil down in the microwave or put it in the pan. I did a little bit of onion, my garlic powder, which was already in my zucchini, and then when I boil it down, once you let it sit, this is what gives that cream base. This is what you're gonna wanna use. But as you can see, I've actually not added my Parmesan yet. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this into my pan. You want your pan to be at least a little bit hot. You don't want it to sit from a cold to a hot pan. So you hear that nice sound? Hey. I'm gonna pick it up and shuffle it around just a little bit. And I'm gonna sit it back down. Now, I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit to around 6. You want it on medium heat. And I'm actually gonna put my cream. As you see, it's not a ton of cream, okay? You don't want it to be completely saturated. So I'm gonna mix that up. And I'll put that right on top of it. Okay, make sure you get all of it. Don't waste any of it. Because you just made this cream. This is your creation. Put that off to the side. So I'm going to mix this up now. Just a little bit. And you see how that water is actually getting all to the sides? That's why I said you don't want to put it into a cold pan. I've already turned it up to medium. You can see it collecting. Now you see your sauces gathering. So now this is when I'm going to add all of my Parmesan. You can use grated, or you can actually get the regular packs that's actually in the actual frozen section. But I like to use a lot of Parmesan, and grated is the best. So now you see it's getting even more creamy here. All right, so now that we have our zucchini in the pan, we're actually gonna let this simmer just a little bit because this is when your cream is gonna get really thick inside of your pan. So we'll actually have the finished creation in just a little bit. Make sure you kind of let it sit so it can kind of burn the edges a bit. But check us out, Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business. Of course, we're on network, Taste on TV, on your Roku. Have a good one and check us out. Okay, so now we're gonna start on your sea bass, right? And of course, make sure you're checking out our decorations in the back. If you've ever noticed, Call on Jazz does all of this amazing stuff. So we'll show you some of that later.
And she in the back talking about, no. I'm going to tell on you. I will tell on you.
Yes,
okay?
you will.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I did it.
Ooh. Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Sea bass. Okay. So,
But I'm just telling you right now, it's still gonna be bang, bang.
okay.
You know
So
what
where
I'm
do we start?
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create our bed, okay?
Okay.
Because you know these sea bass right here,
Mm-hmm.
these are my little women.
What?
You know, I'm gonna put them in the bed.
Oh my gosh. I'm thinking he's talking about the book or the movie. If you guys have, done honors English.
What?
Okay,
Honors. I was in honors, but that wasn't what they taught us.
Okay, so he's putting the spinach in now, so that's creating your bed.
That's creating my bed. So we got a little bed of spinach.
And you're actually gonna cook over top of this, or is this just okay?
Yeah, come on, yeah.
I don't know. I'm learning
So now we need some black pepper.
because black pepper brings out your food and the taste as
That
always.
she's learning. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
learning.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut up our tomatoes.
Okay. So
Right.
did you cut it up in half first and then start to do your slices?
Yeah, so I had a whole tomato. You see I can cut it in half.
Okay.
And then I cut it in another half. And I'm just gonna cut it into little small chunks.
Okay.
Cause the thing about seafood does not take long to cook.
Okay.
So we don't want to have it in huge chunks where it's gonna take forever to cook. And we just spread that out on top of our bed of spinach. We're gonna season these tomatoes, cause I season every part of my food, right? So we're gonna go in with a little bit more black pepper. And then we're going to go in with some Italian seasoning. And Italian seasoning has basil in it, and also has oregano and some other Italian spices. But those two really go good with tomatoes.
Okay. So are you putting the fish just like directly on top of that, or are you mixing, or like how are you doing the seasoning for the fish?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and put the fish right on top.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to cook that.
So it's on the bed, right? So now we got the lady on the bed,
Okay.
and we got to take care of it. We can't just go straight in.
Okay.
We
Yep.
gotta
In the
massage
pot.
it.
In the pan.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go in with some salt. And the thing about seafood is not like ground beef or pork. You don't have to kill it. You know what I'm saying? You just want a little bit. And you really don't even. What?
That was a lot of salt.
No, it wasn't, because you're not seasoning both sides.
Oh, okay.
You
So
see
we
what
just
I'm
flip it
saying?
over and just.
Exactly.
Because he said not a lot of salt. He was like salt.
It wasn't that much, because I seasoned every little piece in here.
Yeah, everything. You got
Yeah.
the bowl, the spinach, the tomatoes.
That's okay. Listen, when she tastes it, then, because she can actually eat this.
Yes, I can.
Okay. And
Okay,
then
what is that?
garlic powder.
Okay, garlic powder.
Okay, so a little garlic powder.
Okay.
We're gonna do Italian seasoning
Okay.
again on top of this, because we wanted to have a little bit of that Italian on the fish. Not as much as we put on tomatoes, but just a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a little bit of the onion powder.
Okay. So you want me to get you onion powder?
Yes, please.
Woo.
See,
Okay. Sorry, I had to look through all the cabinets.
She had to throw it to me like they threw it to her. You know what I'm saying? But she catch better than me. I ain't gonna flex.
I don't throw it all. I don't throw well.
All right, so just a little bit of this. You know, we're not going hard on these seasoning, because fish takes seasoning really well. So that's why you don't want to kill it with salt, pepper, nothing. Like, you just want to lightly give it, because that taste of the ocean and the sea, you don't want it to be fishy, but you do want it to taste fresh fish-like. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy because I actually don't smell anything. And if you've seen other seafood shows, I've actually never smelled a seafood. And I mean, it's crazy because you go into other places and you're like, it literally looks like they've been growing or breeding them in a fish tank. And this smells actually really delicious.
Exactly.
And it hasn't even been cooked.
Exactly. This is what you want. So before we go all the way in with this, right?
Okay.
Because we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to bake it. And fish, like I said, doesn't take long to cook. So
How
it's going
long
to
do
take
you
about
think?
10 to 15
10,
minutes.
15. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can do this on the fly. You forget your anniversary, you need to set up something. This is a
Please do not forget your anniversary. You will get cussed out.
Yes.
Okay. We have some sweet cream butter here.
Okay.
This is what's going to really set this whole thing off. That's another reason why you don't have to go crazy with your seasoning. But you do have to put some seasoning on there. I can't stand when I watch stuff and they put stuff together and it has no seasoning on it. It is disgusting. Don't do that. That is aggravating. And I'm just being honest with you, okay?
Just salt and pepper. If I just put salt and pepper on it, that's good.
That's better than nothing.
Okay, okay.
When they take a piece of meat and just put it on something, it'll soak up the season. No. Season every part of your food, please.
All right. So how do we put this cream on here? Are we just
Okay.
pouring it in there or do we put it
All
in?
right, so we got butter,
Okay.
right? All right, next thing we're going to do is add a little bit of lemon juice.
Oh, okay. And what
You
does
want-
this do?
It gives it flavor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because some people use it to make sure it's like clean or like there's no bacteria. I don't
We've
know.
already cleaned this fish, and what we did was we soaked it in some water with some salt, and
Oh,
we added.
okay,
You
okay.
need an acid, So
Okay.
you can use lemon to clean your fish.
That makes sense.
But I use vinegar, you know, because that vinegar adds a different flavor that we're not actually gonna put in our dish.
Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? But this right here, it adds flavor
Oh, so you're gonna squeeze it into the sweet cream.
into the sweet cream.
Oh, it's about to be good, y'all.
You know when you go to the crab spot, you dip that in that lemon butter.
Oh, and it smells so fresh.
But you can't just have lemon butter. You can have lemon garlic butter. You know what I'm talking about?
I gotta sit in your classes, man.
So we got a little bit of garlic right here.
Okay, and this is minced garlic, okay?
Yeah, mint, Spice World.
Okay.
Pay us, please.
Because sometimes I just want to use the granulated stuff, but this is going to be
You
like-
can do that too.
Okay, so you
can do that
Okay.
too. You can do that.
All right, so far we've had our spinach, we have your tomatoes, we have our Italian seasoning, onion powder, we have garlic powder, and that's all in the bottom. And then you put your sea bass and kind of repeat the seasonings. And now you're going to do your sweet cream, your lemon, and you're going to put it on top.
Your
Okay.
garlic.
Oh, yes,
That's
garlic.
that's
Okay,
exactly
perfect.
right. And we got a little heavy whipping cream.
Hey.
A little heavy whipping cream. Not a whole lot.
Okay.
You just gonna bow.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make a little oat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it. And some honey.
Ooh, is that?
We gonna make this sea bass
Okay.
taste so good.
All right, we about to get a
When
food
I get them
truck.
in the bed, I make them taste good.
So how much honey do we need of this?
Just a touch.
Just a dollop.
We don't. Yeah. We
Call
don't
it a
want,
dollop.
We don't want to kill it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We're gonna go more with black pepper because black pepper is gonna bring out all those flavors, like I said before.
Okay. It looks cute. This actually looks really pretty.
Right, and that's the only reason that we're gonna add oregano.
Ah,
Just
okay.
for
aesthetics.
aesthetics. There you go. A very big word that I probably wouldn't have known.
It can be optically pleasing as well.
Optically pleasing to the eye.
Yeah.
I can speak eloquently as well.
Optically pleasing to the eye. So you just said it looks eye of the eye. It's same.
I don't know what that means, but at the
Okay.
end of the day,
What? No,
We're gonna
the
use your-
Texas pig.
girl, your favorite
Hey,
Texas pig. You
I
know what I'm
kick this
saying?
everywhere with me, y'all.
And we just doing a couple of dollops.
Okay.
So we're gonna take our little spoon and we're
Okay.
gonna mix this up. And
Ooh, can I smell
can we?
it?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good.
it does.
Okay.
Wow. All right, and you see it's taking on that color and that form of all the seasonings, and I'm spilling it, but sometimes you just gotta let it go. You just gotta work it out, okay? And we got it all mixed together because you don't want to put this on there separately.
without it being
Yeah,
mixed,
you want it
okay.
to be mixed. You know what I'm saying? And so now we just
I feel like it's almost like an Italian like dressing, but mixed with something like that.
kinda but that sweet cream butter makes it
Yeah.
southern.
Sweet cream.
Countryswag.com.
Heavy whipping cream always. It just seems like you should put that in everything, honestly.
We ain't even did none yet. Yeah, if this was sushi, you can roll it up and smoke it.
So this goes in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, right?
That's
and what
right.
degrees?
We can put it at 350.
350. Okay, so we'll be right back with the finished product. Make sure you're checking us out on Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business. All right, guys, there's 3 ways to watch our show. 1, you can download it on your iPhone. Just go to the App Store and look at Taste on TV. Or easiest way is to go to www.tasteontv.com. And you can also do that for the Android, but they actually have the Roku app. So how else do you watch it?
Yep, on the Roku app, you can just search Taste on TV. Actually, on your Roku device or your Roku TV, just search Taste on TV and add the channel to your account.
There you go. Don't go to the Roku channel. If you don't have a Roku device, it is not going to work, okay?
not gonna work.
You need a Roku TV or a Roku stick, okay? But I'm just going to say this real quick. If you are wanting more black shows, if you are wanting more black people to thrive in this space, watch, share, tell somebody else, call somebody right now, share this post right now. Let somebody know that we are on Taste on TV. And watch, Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business with these beautiful ladies right here.
All right. Eat, drink, and handle your business.
So welcome back to Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business. On this episode of From the Sea, I'm going to make the mermaid lemonade.
Ooh.
Yep, so what we need to make this is some blue curacao.
Okay. And contrary to what we believe, I thought this was blueberries in it, but it's actually not. It's just
It's more like an orange liqueur, so it kind of tastes like orange, but most bartenders use it just for the color. And we have some vodka, some absolute vodka, triple sec, and also some rum. And a little bit of lemonade. And we're gonna garnish with a lemon
Somebody was going in.
a
wasn't
cherry.
it?
Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do first is we're gonna add a little bit of blue curacao to the glass
Okay.
at the bottom. Just a, maybe
that
half
crit
an
walk.
ounce. Yep.
Okay.
Here we're gonna add some ice.
Okay.
Next time I'll use some crumbs, but this will do.
You just tried to do that to match your little dress.
That's not even what I was trying to
You
do.
were trying to be from the sea. I see you
Oh, you
dancing
see
now.
the degrees of blue? Okay.
I ain't no fool.
And we'll add just an ounce of vodka.
How do you know it's an ounce?
Oh,
She just
sorry.
knows. She's a mixologist. She knows it's an ounce.
I
Yeah.
should get more than me. You know I like mine strong.
It's the
You-
same. Oh
Now
my
we're
gosh.
gonna add a little bit of rum.
Okay.
Talk to me. Come on now.
And just a half an ounce of
That's
triple
that way of
sec.
telling me I don't need too much more.
Okay, half an ounce of triple sec. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna fill this up with ice. Some
More
more
ice?
Yep, some more ice. Top it off with the ice.
Okay, so put the ice all the way to the top at this point. Okay. So you've had your blue curacao, then you've had
You're
your...
a soul.
Curacao. That's hard to say.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm a curacao?
She's bougie,
Is it curacao?
but she's not.
It's curacao.
Curacao.
Right. It's
Yeah,
blue
blue
curacao.
oh my gosh, I've totally made that wrong.
Curacao.
Then you had your vodka,
Yep.
and then your Bacar or your rum, and then your triple sec.
Yep.
Okay,
A
perfect.
triple sec. And then we're gonna add our lemonade. So we're gonna top the glasses off with lemonade.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, you be doing all this and all that.
Yep. And then we got a little bit of
Slow down.
lemonade going on
Oh
over
my
here.
gosh, this is so beautiful.
And we can put a cherry in there and a lemon. Put it on your glass, but I know you don't eat red cherry, so
Yes, I
I'm not
don't.
gonna put that
Oh,
in
she
yours.
remembers. Thank you.
I
Oh my god.
Baby, let me be.
Oh Lord, let's go.
Whoa, hold on, go back.
All right, and again, make sure you're checking out Eat, Drink, and Handle Your Business. We have our beautiful mixologists. What do they call you again?
Ooh, I'm a mixologist and I'm Jazz.
All right, I'm Time Carolina.
I took the half, you took the whole thing. I told her slow down.
And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Eat and Drink TV to catch up with new episodes.
Yes, and this episode is all about By the Sea. So check us out, Eat, Drink, TV. All right, you guys, so now we're gonna plate our meal. I'm gonna take the zucchini, which has already been cooked with lots of Parmesan. I'm gonna scrape this onto the plate.
Let me just taste a little bit by myself.
Okay.
See, don't put your hands, because sometimes you put your hand and you might get popped. But since this is my show, then I ain't gonna get popped. Woo! You said that's garlic parmesan?
Garlic
smells
parm.
good.
That is
It is
awesome.
really,
Jazz,
really good.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty!
Can I put my hands?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Put your hands. Put your hands. Put your hands on it.
Oh, this
That's
is really
good.
good. So I'm just gonna make this into a circle, and so that when he pushes this in, okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna take my sea bass, right? Ooh,
Oh,
Father
yeah.
God! Oh, it's breaking apart. It's so flaky and good.
Oh wow.
And that spinach on the bottom. You see that bed of spinach?
Oh wow.
Lord have mercy. Mmm.
That looks so
Don't
good.
touch it, Ty, cause it's hot. I don't want you to burn your little pretty hands off now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Get some of that tomato on it.
I'm about to get all that. You see it right there?
Yes, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Father God. Now, before we go on and go to the next level, I'm gonna burn myself a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Well,
we need-
how,
yeah,
how
please,
about we
thanks,
actually
yeah,
get
'cause-
you one?
I don't want to be that black.
Mittens.
That, here you
You know,
go.
I'm black, but I don't want to be that black. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Don't burn yourself.
right. So we're just gonna take all this and this. Oh!
Look, just put it in the pan. All right, so what are we gonna do? Any garnish on it, or what are we gonna do?
Put some dill.
Y'all want some? Yeah, put some dill on that, Jazz. There you go.
Oh wow,
Woo!
that looks really, really good.
Who gonna taste it?
All right, so if you're just tuning in and you caught the last half of it, you know that we actually did some garlic parmesan zucchini, which we roasted right on top of the oven. And then he did some sea bass, and he put heavy whipping cream. There's lots of butter, there's onion powder, garlic powder, of course, your black pepper, because that brings out the taste. And he put that in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes on 350 degrees. So once you bake that up, this is the best part of plating it because it looks all together.
Just like this.
It tastes better. This is my first time ever cooking sea bass.
Oh my goodness.
Good God Almighty!
Okay, you guys, the way he's shouting, I gotta taste some of this. All right.
We need somebody from behind the camera to just verify.
Oh my lord.
I need
He's right. He's right.